Welcome back, Yah Royal family. Wanted to come on with another video on this morning in reference to the 400 years anniversary of the first 20 slaves that came to America. Today makes 400 years since the first slaves brought to USA. In August 1619, a British ship landed on the shores of Virginia with 20 African captives aboard. 400 years later, the date is being commemorated as the beginning of the age of slavery in North America. So, family, I just wanted to say, it's very touching. I've been emotional on today and pretty much, throughout the week. Been praying and fasting and just knowing that the Almighty said our redemption will come and we will be restored and we will be regathered. So I know that this is just a mark in our prophecy to indicate of us making, as far as awareness and bringing ones into further understanding. So if anyone in Virginia, they're having actually an event tonight in regards to what it says at 6 p.m. reflections, and then 7 p.m. an ancestral offering, and it looks like it's going to be very interesting. I don't live near there, but I just went on Google and this actually came up first. So I just, like I said, very emotional today, knowing that, I'm sad for our people, what they went through, but I understand why. I know why the Almighty allowed this to happen. And again, I can't stress enough for us to repent and to, keep the commandments as what we were told, and get close with our Almighty, our Creator, the Most High Yah, in these days, because I know I feel it. And I was just listening to one of my Hebrew brothers who were saying that, 400 years, we could look at it and say, well, it's something going to happen today because this marks it. But literally 400 years is a whole year of 400 years, of 1 year. So it could be the first day of the 400 years or the last day before it goes into 401 year. So we just have to look at it in that way. And then the Almighty, if He do 50 years from now, 60 years from now, 100 years from now, all I know is that I'm being obedient, and I truly trust in Him, and I just want all those who are not in this lineup to claim your heritage, to know who you are, and to get close with the Creator like never before, family. So I'm going to close out now, but again, my heart goes out to what happened in that light, from them being captured or being tricked and being put in rooms of being in there for 3 months at a time before the ship would come over. Then they on the ship and they came over and got beat, got hung, got split in half. Babies were fed to the alligators, and still to this day we still being afflicted, being shot in the streets. Eric Garner yesterday, the police officer was fired, and it took them a while to battle against that, not really want to do it. The tape and all said, Eric Garner was saying he couldn't breathe at least 6 times, and this officer, amount what I thought it was only 3, but it was like 5 officers around Eric Garner, and no one made a call to say, hey, hold up, man, don't do that. One had his knee on his face, the other, had him in a choke hold, then others were holding him down, and he wasn't even bucking, he wasn't moving. But, this too shall pass, family, one day, very soon. We just got to keep the faith, keep believing. All right, family. Shalom.